Have you ever felt that life was unfair? That no matter how hard you tried, things simply did not work? Maybe you have carried disappointments for years. Maybe you have been betrayed, abandoned, or forgotten. Maybe you dreamed of something so deeply, and life tore it away from your hands. And now, your heart whispers, "I'm tired. I don't know if I can keep going." But listen carefully, because this story is not about defeat. It is about a journey that begins in the darkest place and ends with light. There was once a young man who had lost everything he thought he needed to survive. His family turned their backs on him. His job was gone. His friends disappeared. He sat in his small room day after day, watching the same walls, hearing the same silence, feeling the same emptiness. He believed his life had no more meaning. The world outside kept moving, but he was stuck until one night something changed. He heard the sound of rain outside. At first, just drops, then stronger, until the whole street was filled with water and sound. He opened the window, and for the first time in months, he let the rain touch his face. And in that moment, he realized something. The rain didn't ask permission to fall. It didn't wait for the perfect day. It simply came down, and with every drop, it gave life back to the earth. That night, he whispered to himself, "If the rain can start again, so can I." The next day, he took one small step. Just one.
He got out of bed earlier than usual. He looked at the mirror, and though he still saw tired eyes, he also saw a man who had not given up completely. Day after day, he challenged himself a little more each time. Yes, he failed. Yes, he fell back many times. And yes, there were days when he cried in silence with no one around to comfort him. But in every tear, there was a seed, and in every fall, there was a lesson. Slowly, his strength returned, not all at once, but piece by piece. He learned to stand tall again. He learned that courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to keep moving forward, even when fear screams at you to stop. And one day, the same man who once thought his story was over looked back at his scars and realized they had become proof of survival. He wasn't the same broken soul anymore. He had transformed. Now listen carefully, because his story could be your story too. The rain that touched his skin can also fall on you. The strength that rose inside him already exists inside you. Your pain does not define you. Your mistakes do not imprison you. And your failures do not mean the end. Every scar you carry is not a mark of shame, but a symbol of victory. Because you are still here, still breathing, still fighting. Life will test you. It will push you to the edge. It will try to convince you that you are weak. But the truth is, you are stronger than you know. The darkest night always comes before the brightest sunrise. And when that sunrise comes, you will understand that everything you endured was shaping you into the person you were meant to become. So don't give up now. Don't let the weight of today steal the promise of tomorrow. You still have chapters to live. You still have dreams to achieve. You still have battles to win. So when the world says you can't, you rise and answer, "Yes, I can." And when doubt whispers in your ear, you silence it with courage. And when you feel like falling, remember the rain. It never stopped falling. It always returned. And so will you. Because this is not your end. This is your beginning. So stand tall, take a deep breath, and whisper to yourself with faith, with strength, with hope, "I will overcome."